I am taking my 30-minute, but I only got a few minutes left. I don't know how good the reception is here. Right, I'll go live for the last few minutes, I guess. I already kind of stretched out, walked around a little bit. Ideally, this is not what you want to do to take your 30 minutes, but I mean, it happens when you're on the road. You're like, you know what? At the next one. You know what, man? I still got some time. I'll give it a few more miles. Just a few more miles. I'll go to the next one. And then you start looking at the time, and then you're like, all right, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll call it at the very next one. But then the next exit doesn't have anything whatsoever. And it's not like I needed anything anyway. But I want to get to the Baghdad Cafe. I don't even know if that sucker's still open. I want to go ahead and check it out if it's still open. I remember years ago. Gosh, it had to be about maybe back in 2019, 18. I'm not even sure. I remember I went there, right? Because I was gonna stop there to eat, or maybe it wasn't even that long ago. I got no idea, but I was going there because I was gonna go there to eat, right? And it had got burnt up, and there was a lot of fire damage to it. And they said, "Look, we don't really have much." And I'm like, "All right." And they're like, "Well, all we could really do for you, man, is probably just make you something kind of like a little egg McMuffin sort of kind of thing." And I'm like, "Okay." And he's all like, "Yeah, and I don't know, we got a little bit of apple pie, if you want a slice of apple pie." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." But they had got like some severe fire damage, and I remember going inside, and it was a little jacked up. It wasn't what I expected. I don't know if it's still around, if it's still open or what, but I'll pass by there in a while. Right now, I'm parked in between Ludlow and Needles, just waiting for my time, for my 30 minutes to be up so I could go back and hit the road, man. I was hoping I could stretch it out, but nah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. We're doomed. Well, wherever we're doomed, I mean, I'm over here, dog, so I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so I'll be just fine. I'll be just fine. And there's some I've never been there, but going up that way, where you see the vehicles going up that way, there's some you could go watch boulders. There's some caves. I've never been there. I've never been there, so I mean, so I couldn't tell you firsthand. But apparently, you go up there quite a few miles, and you could go boulder watching, I guess, just seeing the shape of rocks. But the cave thing, when somebody told me that, I went ahead and I looked it up. The caves actually look pretty cool. The caves actually look pretty damn cool. I don't know, maybe one day I'll go check it out. Can't do it in a big rig, that's for sure. I don't know if you guys see, but there's actually a sign right there. No trucks. Blessings Trucker. Looks like peaceful view. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm in the freeway's right over there. Yeah, I'm over here in the California desert, in between Ludlow and Needles. The only thing depressing about knowing the future and how the world ends is that absolutely nobody cares beyond their. I mean, I'm not even really sure what you're talking about. The world ending. You know what? I'll tell you this. Since you bring that up, right? Bringing up the end of the world. I remember hearing when I was a little kid. I've said this before. Ever since I was a little kid, I've heard people talking about the end of the world, right? And them saying like, "You better wake up. The end of the world. It's here. It is here." And this is when I was like a little kid. I'm talking about back in the 80s. They're like, "Hello, everybody got to wake up, man. The end of the world. It's right around the corner. It's here. It's right around the corner." And like every year, it'd be like, "This is the year. This is going to be the year that the world comes to an end," right? All those people, they've all passed away. They've all passed away. So, the world didn't the world ended for them, right? Because they passed away. So yeah, but ever since I was a little kid, man, I remember hearing that they say, "Hey, man, the world's gonna end. Hey, man, everybody better gear up. The world's coming to an end at the end of the year," or just things like that, right? And those people are no longer here, man. The world ended for them, for sure. And let's see. Said hi. My mom used used to day that used to say that. Yeah. Yeah. Like ever since my whole childhood growing up, man, I remember people just talking about, the world's gonna end, the world's gonna end, and a lot of those people they've died of old age or sickness, and I still hear it today. Hey, man, the world's gonna end, the world's gonna end, and I'm like, okay, hey, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying like, okay, well, heck, if it's gonna end, it's gonna end. I don't know. A lot of people that told me that the world was gonna end, they've died of old age. So you can't have a good car stereo system. Does anybody jack car stereos anymore? That used to be a thing. I mean, that used to be a thing. People would jack car radios all the time. I have not heard of anybody jacking a car radio in years. Mom would say that to me, so I would behave. I guess to scare me. If you don't behave, the world's gonna end. Cancer, like they did my dog. Son of a gun. Oh, hopefully she gets better, man. Cholo Trucker, what's good, G? The world comes to an end to those. G. Steel talk. Yeah. I mean, everybody that says the world is going to end. I mean, to me, look, I'm not saying I don't care. I'm just saying if it ends, it ends. I mean, most people that really, truly believe that the world was going to end in their lifetime, at least in my experience, they're dead. Their world ended. So I'm like, all right, well, hey, man, I'm going to live. I'm going to live until either the world ends or my personal world ends, whichever one comes first. Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just, over here in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. In between Needles and Ludlow, if anybody knows where that's at. It's the 40 freeway. I am in California. Coming back from Texas. But I'll be home tonight. I never met a decent stand-up, coherent American. Well, there's fewer and fewer depending on where you go. What's up, party familia? Nice outdoor. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so right here, right where I'm at, I found out up that way, there's you could go see some caves, some boulders, and a few other freedom things. So now I'm thinking, maybe one day. Obviously not while I'm trucking it, but maybe one day I'll go check it out. I've never done that. I want to. There's a few places I want to go to. I want to go to Tombstone. I want to go to um, see where they buried Billy the Kid. I want to go to some of these cool little spots. Never in the never. I never want to go during summertime. That's for sure. I never ever want to go during summertime. Damn all that. I do not want to go during the summer. But like right now, it'll be pretty cool. Where is this place? This is on the off ramp of, oh shoot, what's the name of this off ramp? It was something with a K. It's in between Ludlow and Needles. I mean, there that doesn't really narrow it down. I mean, there's a lot of miles in between there. It's on the 40 freeway though. What's up, Pesu Sam? If he dies, he dies. Yeah, job trucker. I love what I do, dog. I love what I do. Or I don't know if, yeah, I love what I do, man. I love trucking it. And I got hired to go out to Texas, all expenses paid, to fly out to Texas on Sunday, grab a truck and a trailer and bring it back to Southern Cali. So that's what I've been doing. I'll be home today, and then I'll get back to what I regularly do. Be prepared for Jesus. Yeah, that's for sure. Be prepared for Jesus. Oh, that's for dang sure. Trucha aliens. I will say this: at nighttime in places like this, it gets pitch black, but you can see the stars. I'm not sure if you saw that movie with Chong. Oh yeah, yeah, Cheech and Chong. Dog, Cheech and Chong. All the classics those dudes have, man. Straight stoner movies. I got a song about Blue Sky Outlaw Country. Did you? I mean, I've been bumping pretty much nothing but country on this journey. Appreciate the truckers to keep America going. Yeah, that's right, Audi Familia. But yeah, look, there's nothing like country music when you're out on the open road. There's nothing like country music. Anyway, my 30 minutes is up, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get out of here. I've been dropping videos of this trip, of this journey. It's always a day behind. So like last night, I went ahead and I showed the trip from Amarillo to, oh, I'm sorry, from Coppell, which is just a little north of Dallas, to Amarillo. And then today I'll drop the video from Amarillo to Flagstaff. And I'm always a day behind because I got to put all that stuff together. I take little clips and I got to put it all together. I got into, I wouldn't say a strong altercation, but I had to get at a driver yesterday, man. He went ahead. I went to go put diesel. I'll tell you guys this story before I wrap it up. But I had to go put diesel. What's up, Keisha? I had to go put diesel, and this fool, he put the hose, because there's two hoses, right? There's one on each side for both for the fuel tanks. The one on the passenger side, and this is like an old prank that is looked down upon, right? He goes ahead and he leaves it on the floor with the lever pulled out, with the handle pushed in, and it's clipped on. So when a driver gets off, and then he leaves, right? So when the driver gets off and is ready to pump fuel, that sucker just starts spraying diesel out. Well, he pulled forward, and I have it on the video that I'm gonna release tonight. Cause I'm like, oh, he left it on the ground, you know. And I went around to go check it, and yeah, dog, he left it on the ground, but with the handle, with the lever pulled down, and with the handle squeezed, clipped on. I'm like, this mofo, dog. And he had like gotten off his truck, but he was standing like right by the door. I went to tell him like, hey, dog, you went ahead and left the handle. As I was telling him about it, he got back in his truck and he took off. What the hell is it with dudes doing stuff like that? That is just stupid. Just stupid, man. Let's see. Good movies too. I hate country, Cholo Trucker, but corridos for me, the long road trips. Miguel, song good or song. Some Michael Bolton. All right, that's a good one to leave it on, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll bump some Michael Bolton or something. Hey, I'll tell you guys what does hit pretty damn good while trucking it too. I'm being real. Some old 80s classics. You throw on some 80s classics, good stuff right there. Good times. All right, man. Let's hit the road. All right, pues. Hey, you guys be good. I'll catch you guys on next one.